Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And center stage belongs to Matthew Stafford. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Titans and the Colts on Thursday night primetime.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Colts in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today. Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Shaquille Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began. And the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to get this complete to Gaskin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Here we go. 11 empty.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well are the Bengals prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Now Stafford. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin, and he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Here's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. Charles, Thursday night game, and I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Woods.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Cam.
Here's Burrow.
Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Burrow on play action.
Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw is Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now he's got it. And he's brought down.
Complete to Giovanni
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Gotta go.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
They'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Tucker with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Throwing on second and long. Stafford under pressure. They got him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Stafford on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Kwity Paye in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Stafford. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Stafford now to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. Touchdown, Titans. Robert Woods, 33 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Indy set to go on offense once more. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And Woods has it complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what...
Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still... That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quick. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
Gotta go score.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
11 mighty. 11 empty.
Burrow looking to pass. And this one is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Touchdown Colts. Isaiah Likely, 29 yards. And the Colts have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They'll start here with Gaskin, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Stafford. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, it's Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the... arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 44-yard line.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Colts' 45-yard line.
2nd down, Gaskin. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. He's got a man. Complete.
Hey, we got to
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 20. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Stafford. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Stafford. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Stafford. And he'll find Moreau here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Kwity Paye in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tucker now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Stafford. He'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts, now the ball comes loose. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all, and you and I both know how important.
Under pressure, they got him again. Kwity Paye in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record.
after the sack on first down. Stafford.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burke. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sidelines. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He gets it to Burks again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the tackle. Defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop it.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
City, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that.
He's got him in, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And my goodness, another interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Look at him. At their own 12-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. The 40.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. One last throw here for Stafford. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
And is this defense...
Yeah.